Good afternoon, 6-4 Owl parents. Mr. Hagedorn here with our weekly update. Some quick reminders for next week. We have no school on Tuesday. That was a change to the calendar. We originally did have school on Tuesday, I believe. Now it is no school Tuesday. Also, no school Friday for Veterans Day. And then Thursday is an early release. Kids will be dismissed at 1 o'clock on Thursday. All right, so again, no school Tuesday, no school Friday, early release on Thursday. All right, for Math 6 next week, on Monday, we will be taking our Unit 1 quiz number 1. That's going to cover finding the area of parallelograms, triangles, and then some more complex figures that are created out of rectangles, triangles, parallelograms. All right, we'll then move on to talking about surface area of three-dimensional shapes in Math 6. Math 6 Plus next week, we are going to continue talking about greatest common factor and least common multiple. We started that yesterday and today a little bit. We'll continue that next week. All right, have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday.
Hello and happy Friday. We started in our novel. Today was our novel launch, Good Master Sweet Ladies. So we've started Unit 2. Next week, students are going to be taking a mid-unit. So on Monday, they will read the articles and they will have a study guide to help them to see which questions will be on the mid-unit. It will be multiple choice. I believe it's 20 questions. On Wednesday, they will be taking their mid-unit. And then on Thursday, we'll be moving along with our novel and reading some more monologues. There we go. I said it.
All right, 6-4 Owls. This first 2 weeks of tracking, we have been digging into our wave unit. We spent a lot of time learning about the two different wave movements and how to label the different parts of those. And then this week, we spent a lot of time on comparing electromagnetic and mechanical waves. Now, the next 2 weeks, even though next week doesn't even believe to be a week, I mean, we're going to sneeze and it's going to be the weekend, but it's going to be focusing on sound. We're going to take that for the next 2 weeks. So next week and the following week after that, we're going to be digging into sound, which means we're going to be digging into the mechanical wave side of things. And then after that, we'll be digging into the electromagnetic side of things and be focusing on the EM spectrum. But for the next 2 weeks, starting on Monday, we're going to focus on sound.
All right, let's talk about social studies, shall we? So we have been talking about world religions. And so for the last 2 weeks, we've been looking at the origins of religion. We talked a little bit about Halloween and how that's connected to religion. And then we also have been talking about polytheism, the idea of a set of religions that had multiple gods, like the ancient Greeks or the ancient Vikings or the ancient Egyptians, which is what we've been talking about. We've also been talking the last couple of days about the process of mummification, why they did it and how they did it. And today we actually did a mummification. So in this bag is natron, a mixture of salt and baking soda that would have been naturally occurring in the river delta of the Nile River. And in this bag is our mummy that we're trying. So talk to your kids tonight about what's in the bag and what the process was. It's kind of an interesting process. In 35 days, we're going to open that up and see what happens. Next week, we're going to continue our religions unit and we're going to get into Hinduism and Buddhism. And then we're going to end our unit right at the time we get closer to the winter break. We're going to be talking a little bit about the big monotheistic religions. That's Islam and Christianity and Judaism. So that's what we're working on. If you have any questions, please let us know. If not, have a lovely weekend and we'll see you next week.